In this video, I'm just covering how I am making the lookups in things like this cell. So this column has numbers showing. I want to see names, not numbers. It can store the numbers, that's fine, but I actually want to see the words. Notice that I can't change the data type or field size of this field. It's part of one or more relationships. So if you want to change the data type, first delete the relationship in the relationship window. So the error message tells you basically everything you possibly need to know. So we go to Database Tools, Relationships, and I actually need to delete a whole bunch. So I'm going to delete Products, the relationship. And this one, I've done this a time or two lately. Delete and delete. This one, there's nothing I need to change in between because I'm not going to make the order lookup part of the order. I'm not going to change this one particular field because there's nothing here that makes it work well. So the rest I have lookups I want to change. So I deleted all those relationships. So going to Sales Rep ID, Lookup Wizard, take the field I want first. So I'm looking up sales reps and I am taking the name. First name is fine. There's only 3. Next, sort by the same thing I just took. Next, next, enable, and finish. Yes. So now we can see that we have the names, still storing the number, but we have names showing. And also, if we go back and have a look here, you'll see that we have a one-to-many relationship again. So I deleted the relationship only so I could put it back. This one, order ID is fine, but product ID is not helpful. So we're going to change this. Lookup Wizard. Next, products, because that's where you find product information. Product name. Next. Again, sort by product name. Next. Next. Enable. Finish. In orders, we want to add customer names. So customer ID, lookup, next, customer, next, name, next, name, next, next, enable, and finish. Hopefully you're seeing a pattern. And I believe that's all we need. There's nothing here that needs to be fixed, and nothing in Sales Rep that needs to be fixed. Well, there is. Let me change that a little bit. There is something in Sales Rep that needs to be fixed, and also in some of the other tables, and that is, watch what happens when I try to put in some information here. So for Sales Rep, I'm going to go to last record and put myself in. That should be enough, right? Hit next. And it says I need an address. Okay, so I'll give myself an address. And now what? Now I need a value in city. Okay. Every time I try to get out, it tells me I need something else. Yeah. Obviously, this is not my number. Now it's saying I need a social security number, and there isn't even a place to do that on here. So now I've gone through all that stuff, and I can't even add the record. You can't save the record at this time. Yes. So if we go back and look in Sales Rep, we only have 3. Everything I did was gone. And that is because whoever created this database was crazy in terms of how they want to force people to do data entry. So it's great to say we require this field. So we require your social insurance number to pay you. If someone doesn't have it handy right at that particular moment, do we want to throw out all of their information up to that point? Probably not. If someone needs to walk away and look up their postal code, do we need to throw everything else we have out and wait until they come back? Probably not. So your required field should be used only where it's absolutely necessary. Required, if you put required equals yes, that doesn't just mean that it's required to be able to do stuff. That means it's required to be able to save your database, your data that you're putting in. And being over-eager to use required makes your entire database right up there with things we hate with a passion. So we don't want to make things required if they're not. Okay? If it can wait 5 minutes, it's not required. And we don't put it in. Required. All I'm doing here is hitting no so that I don't have to go all the way over here and taking it. Okay, so none of those now are required. There's still a problem, however. I'm going to go to, I'm just going to create a better form for this. Okay, so I'm going to try and put myself in again. Oh, I can't do it right now. Any idea why not? That's it, because I'm in layout view, not in form view. Okay, so new record. And Proudfoot, Laura Lee, whatever. Let's do Ontario. And I'm going to go here to gender. There we go. And birth date. 19th of January, 1961. Oh, look. It won't take it. The value I entered isn't valid. Okay, so I'll try it again. Oops, I gotta get rid of that one. So it shows that I need 2, 2, and 4. Can you see that? So, okay, I'll do 1901, nope, 01. It still doesn't like it. So now I have to go back and do 01191961. If that doesn't happen to be the way that I like to put in my dates, then that's just going to slow me down and frustrate me, especially when it forces me to put it in backwards from what I see when I'm done putting it in, right? So the way that it has forced people to put in their information is dumb. Hire date is going to be today. I could use control semicolon, or no, I can't. The value I entered isn't appropriate for the input mask 99990000. So it's craziness. Okay, so it's not helpful. It does force me to put it in a certain way, but why? Why would you need to do that? don't force people, don't waste their time, and don't frustrate the heck out of them by putting things in that don't matter. So the format is fine. We can give it a format, and that will mean that they all show the same way no matter how people put them in. But the input mask is a pain in everybody's butt unless they actually put things in the way the input mask says they have to, and then it's going to turn it around and show it different. So to avoid frustrating your users, we do not require them to do things our way. We require good data. We want to see good dates that we can work with, but we want to have it, make it easy for them to type, because if you don't make it easy for them to work with, you know what? They won't do it. They'll just leave everything blank or whatever. So we want to fix these birth date fields. Now we could fix them here. There's 3 of them, date fields. We could just fix them here in the form, but if we do that, that won't fix it everywhere. And if we use these fields again somewhere else, they won't be fixed. So what we need to do is fix them where they're actually broken. I'm going to say no here. And fix them in the, where am I? We are looking for dates. So we're going to fix them where they're broken. They are broken here. See this? This is number. Delete that. Now I can put it any way I like. And while I'm here, I'm going to change this to medium date because I prefer it. And because it makes it easier for people to see if they've got it right or wrong. Okay, higher date, same thing. Get rid of that mask because it is a pain. All right, and change it to medium date. If you use short date, you use short date for every date in the database. If you use medium date, you use medium date for every date in the database.